Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Tuesday at 2. And this is my chance to share some stamping with you. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been one for almost 14 years, and what I love best is just playing with paper, playing with beautiful things, and it amazes me what can be created. So it was fun for me to learn and to stamp and to play, but I discovered it's even more fun to get to share it with other people, to get to share my excitement with others and to have others share their excitement with me. Hi, Donna. Hi, Carol. So that's how I kind of fell into doing different classes and workshops. Hi, Louise. And so for the past while now, I don't know, has it been about 2 years since I've been doing Tuesday at 2? I'm not sure. But I just thought, you know what? Let me just dabble. Let me play a little bit on Facebook. I'm not a huge technological genius by any means, but I just thought it's just another avenue for me to get to share stamping with you. Hello, it's so wonderful to see so many of you joining in. Debbie and Kathy and Gail. Okay, yes. So what's been going on in my life? I have been like busy. Hi, Elizabeth. I've been busy because it's the start of a new catalog, which means I have been stamping. And so it seems pretty funny to say, but sometimes I have to like turn off my phone, turn off everything, tell my children not to disturb me because mommy has to work. I have to work. And my work involves playing with beautiful papers. My work involves stamping, making pretty things. The annual catalog kickoff stamp camp is at the end of this month, so I've been madly designing the cards so that we can cut and get them all in our packets and send the bin traveling. So I've been busy doing that. So I think Gail might have called me last night. I'm not sure, Gail, if you called me. I haven't even really been checking too much because I've been busy down here stamping, cutting, sorting, all that sort of thing. So I'm not going to show you what my craft cave looks like because there are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes, 5 of which are all new catalog product. I don't know why. I do know why. I had to do it in all different orders. But anyway, so the reason why all the boxes are sitting on my floor. Oh, you did call me, Gail. Okay, I'm so sorry, Gail. I will get back to you. I just was busy, but I haven't forgotten you. So I think the thing is, they're all sitting on my floor because I haven't taken off my shelf the retired products. So first of all, there's not enough room. Second of all, I don't want to get anything mixed up. And since I'm in the zone of crafting with all the new product, I'm literally just like picking stuff out of these boxes, out of all these different boxes to make stuff. So I'm having a grand old time here. And I can't wait for those of you who are coming to Stamp Camp or enjoying Stamp Camp online. I mean, nobody's coming to anything anymore, but online, for those, I feel like you're in for a real treat. There's so much action getting ready for that and so many different styles of cards that I'm doing that I just can't wait. So we're busy there. For those of you that are waiting for your May class packets, technique class is almost ready. I'm hoping to finish it up today. Sweet and Simple is ready. So Sweet and Simple is ready for pickup. If you're a Team Stick Stamper, your team make and takes are ready. And then Technique class, I literally just have to stick one more thing in that came in a shipment. And then those are ready for pickup. And then the Sweet and Simple, if you requested shipping, has already gone in the mail. The Technique will be going into the mail hopefully today, if not today, tomorrow. Okay, so that is the update on things there. If you're new, don't be shy. Introduce yourself and say hello. I love to look at all the comments later, and I do randomly pick a winner just for a little prize each week. So it just makes me feel like we're connected. I love to read your comments. I love to hear what you're up to. I'd love to hear any questions you have about what I'm stamping. So please make sure that you comment and say, hi, Kathy, yes, your order is here in a box. So that's box number 7, but I moved it aside so that I wouldn't accidentally take stuff out of it to make stuff, because I know those. So Kathy, yours is in. Okay, see, that's Tuesday at 2 is good for just connecting too. So thank you, thank you. Let's flip the camera over. I have so much to share that I don't want to spend too much time chatting. I've got announcements, I've got samples, and then we're going to continue with our product of the month showcase stamping. Okay, so let's flip it over. Hi, Karen. Good afternoon to you too. Okay, just let me flip this over. And there's my desk. Here, if you're new or you kind of forgot, this is the main link that you can find everything you need. So, as you know, my May class schedule is completely, my trinkets in the back. What container are they stored in? What trinkets? Okay, you'll have to tell me later, Elizabeth. Oh, the re-inkers. Oh, those are our stamp cases. We used to sell the thick wood mount stamp cases. I don't think they're available anymore. We used to sell these, so now I don't think they sell it anymore because we don't sell any more wood stamps. But that's how I keep my re-inkers. That's what Elizabeth is asking about. But yeah, storage is a great thing to talk about. Maybe another day I will talk about storage. Maybe I'll just flip my phone over so that you can see how I store my ink pads and stuff, because that Stampin' Up! Can still help you with. Hi, Betty. Okay, hang on. This was not part of the plan, but let me see. Can you see there how my ink pads and markers are stored? So Stampin' Up! Sells ink pad holders. Okay, so that, and the holders have a little spot for the markers. So that's how I store my ink pads. So you can see I've already started getting my new ink colors in there. And then they've got like a little topper, so I have things sitting there. And then they have like a container to store the blends markers. So yes, it's very cool to have the right storage. It really, really helps. Sorry, I'm trying not to move too fast so you guys don't get too dizzy when I put things back. Okay, so yes, having the right storage helps a lot. Because then when you're ready to stamp, everything is like right next to you, easy to grab, and it just makes the creating part way more fun. Okay, some announcements here. So this is the link where you can find everything. Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. May classes are closed now, but you can start to sign up for June classes. So the link is there. If you go here, you can just click upcoming classes and you can start to sign up for the June classes. Anything else? Like everything's on there. If you want to browse and shop the store, you can look there. If you need a catalog, all those sort of things, all the links are there. But what I thought, before I go into all my announcements, I thought I'd share, because it's a new catalog, we've been busy swapping. That's what demonstrators love to do. We love to swap. We love to look at different samples. We love to see the new product being played in new ways. So oh, maybe I shouldn't have people's envelopes here with their return addresses. Hang on. But let me just show you what I've got here. So we did a swap with some of the Team Stick stampers. So here is one from Kathy out in PEI, one of our Team Stick girls. She did a neat reflection kind of technique there. So these are just some of the swap cards. I thought you would enjoy seeing them. This one's from Cindy. So swapping is just one of the fun things that we do on our team. We have lots of different fun things that we do on the team. This one's from Judy. Okay, I love how she used the DSP as sort of the main part of the card, because then when you open the card, you get to see the other side of the beautiful DSP. Isn't that nice? Yes, so here's another one. So this was a little swap that we did with our team for some of the new catalog goodies. Let's see, hang on here. Do I know who made this one? I want to say maybe Serena? No, Leslie. Leslie made this one. We've got lots of fun activities on the team. We have like creative challenges every month. Oh, this one Candace made, I remember. She was working on it at the ladies' retreat. She was getting her arm workout, rolling out all the dies. But isn't it gorgeous? It's like cherry blossoms. This one. We do creative challenges on our team. We have monthly, this one's from Serena. We have monthly team get-togethers where there's stamping and inspiration and recognition and prizes. So those are just a few things that we do on Team S.T.I.C. We always have a lot going on there, but I thought you would love to see some of the swap cards I received. And hopefully that gets you even more excited about some of the beautiful things in the new catalog. And did you see my email today or my post today? If you requested a catalog from me, they should have arrived or should be arriving this week. And make sure you sit down and browse every single page of your catalog, because you never know. You could be a lucky golden ticket recipient. So I randomly put 2 golden tickets. I just cut them out with gold foil and the rectangle stitch thinlits, and there's a sticker on the back that says golden ticket. Contact Genevieve if you got a golden ticket. So let me know if you are a recipient of the golden ticket, because you'll get a little embellishment prize from me. And then I wanted to show you this special card that I received. It's so fun getting happy mail, getting cards in the mail. So this was one that I received all the way from Utah. It's not using a new stamp set. It's using this stamp set, Comfort and Hope. I think it might have carried over. And those of you, I think, who were in stamp camp last year, I used this stamp set for one of the cards. But this was a stamp set from Shelley Gardner. A card from Shelley Gardner, just celebrating a sales milestone that I achieved a while ago. But I think it takes a long time to kind of make the card, send the card, and get it to me. So it was still fun. It's like the celebration that keeps going. So I just thought I'd share this fun card that I got from the former CEO of Stampin' Up, the co-founder of Stampin' Up, to celebrate my little achievement. Isn't that fun? So it is so great to be part of a company that likes to reward and recognize and treat us a little bit special. Okay, announcements. Like literally 20 minutes before this live, I was stamping away. So I had to like clear off my table a little bit. Okay, a couple of announcements. If you haven't already taken advantage of the Join Plus offer, please do it before it's gone. It's only here from until May 31st. And what that means is that you can buy the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. It only costs $135, no shipping, and you get to choose $206 worth of product, which is a whole lot of new stamps, my friends. So if your wish list on that new catalog is getting longer and longer, I can pretty much guarantee that this is the best offer for you. And I mean, it's a great deal, but I think the best part is that you get to be part of the Stampin' Up! Family and part of my Team S.T.I.C stampers. Because in addition to this good deal of the kit, and the thing is, the kit is not a set kit. Some people think it's like you only get these items in the kit. No, you can choose whatever you want for your 206 amount of product. And but the best part is that you get to be part of the Stampin' Up! Family, which means in the future, any future orders you want to make, you get 20% off and immediately. And if you want to be the first to see the new catalogs, you don't want to have to wait for me to send them, you can be a part of the Stampin' Up! Family. You get to see it first. You get to order it first. There's really no downside to taking advantage of this. Okay, so if you're interested in jumping into the fun of my team, or even if you have more questions, just go to my link tree. My contact info is there. Or if you're ready to get the starter kit, there's a link there to join the fun. Okay. This is another actually really fun idea, is to take advantage of our host special. So normally our hosts always get free product based on their party sales, and that's a gift from Stampin' Up! To say, hey, thanks for sharing Stampin'. But during, up until June 14th, there are an additional $30 of free product that you can earn. Okay, and it should be only, I think it's only 150% off item. So as soon as you hit over 550, then you can choose 150% off item. Oh, great. Yay, Karen's getting her kit tomorrow. Yay, it's so fun to open everything. Okay, so contact me about hosting your own private Stampin' Social. Because again, if your list is super long, maybe you don't want to join right now, although I don't know why you wouldn't, but you want to do something fun with your friends. I've been doing several virtual parties, virtual online card making parties. I send kits to people. We stamp online, and people don't even have to have any experience because I help them through everything. Okay, so now's your chance. Really quick. You gotta pencil date in with me because otherwise this little deal's gone. Of course we can do it after, but you may as well get the free stuff. And then lastly, shopping specials. Okay, let's talk about shopping specials because you may have a bunch of things on your wish list that you want to get off. So just go ahead to my online store. It's one of the links on my link tree. It just says browse and shop. You can click there and start shopping away. When your online order is $60 or more, you will get the 4 cards that I will be demonstrating this month. So each week in Tuesday at 2, I'll be demonstrating 1 card. So at the end of the month, when I check who's placed order $60 or more, you can absolutely get, it's like a class in the mail. I'll send you the 4 pre-cut card pieces delivered to your door, and you can stamp away. All month, I will be focusing on the hand-penned petals bundle. Okay, so do you guys remember last week's card? Let me get it. Sorry, I can't be fast. You guys know, those of you who watch regularly, you'll know that I don't go running to get stuff because there's so much stuff on my floor. I'm afraid I'm going to trip and fall during the live, and I'll be like lying on the ground with a broken leg or something, and it'll all be recorded live. So I walk very carefully to go and get my stuff. But anyway, this is last week's card demonstration that I did, as you recall. So this will be one of the cards that I will cut for you. I'll include the little embellishments, the thread, everything's cut for you and prepped for you with envelopes. So if you order $60 or more on my online store, just remember to use this host code and I'll know that you qualify. Okay, so this is just one of the cards. There's going to be 4 that'll be mailed to you. And then when your order is $100 or more, it doesn't have to be online. It can be, message to me, whatever. You will get the Global Creative Tutorial Bundles. And that is 12 different projects, written tutorials and video tutorials for the projects from demonstrators all around the world. So you'll get lots of inspiration. And for the month of, what month are we in now? May. For the month of May, it'll be the Butterfly Brilliance bundle. So it's a very pretty springy kind of projects. Okay, so let's get started. As I mentioned, we are focusing on the hand-penned petals this month. There are so many beautiful things in this suite. I think I showed you the page last week, but just in case you're just joining in this week. So every week I'm going to be showcasing something new that you can do with this bundle. So that is in, I'm just trying to find it here, hand penned 104. Okay, so here is the whole suite. You can actually purchase all the products in the suite, which is the stamp set, the dies, the designer series paper, the pretty gems, all of that is included in the suite. Okay, so last week, as I mentioned, this was the card we made. So this week, I told you, those of you that were here last week, I was showing off the Memories and More card pack, and I got so excited about it, I knew that I was going to use it this week. So let me put this book away. Okay, so these are the Memories and More cards and envelopes. So if you like the idea of having your card bases already pre-printed, pre-cut, pre-scored, and look at these gorgeous coordinating envelopes. Like, who wouldn't love to receive a card in this envelope? The flap has a pattern that coordinates with the designer series paper. It is beautiful. So when I showed you guys last week, I was like practically drooling, and I said, oh my gosh, this week for sure, we are going to use this. So let's get started. I'll put this over here, and let me get my handy dandy trimmer. Okay, I love these colors. I am a soft, I just really like the soft, pretty colors. So that's why I knew I was going to do this suite this month, because it just called to me. It called to me. Okay, let me get some paper. Here we go. And I'm just going to use our basic white paper. I'm going to cut it at 3 inches by 3 inches. Okay, so 3 inches. Hi, Lindsay. By 3 inches. Okay, and then I like to do like a little mat around it. So I'm going to use our new pale papaya, and that was the same. I must really like this color because I used this last week too. Okay, but I thought it matched so nicely with the envelope. See how they did the envelope? So I thought, why not just stick with that? So since this is 3 inches by 3 inches, I'm going to make the mat just 1/4 of an inch larger. So 3 1/4 inches. Uh-oh. I think I wiggled my arm there. I think we're okay. 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches. Okay, so just 1/4 of an inch wider gives a really nice even border around. See that? Okay, so I think that's great. And I can't help but use some of the gorgeous designer series paper. So let's use that. I'm going to use this pale papaya strip. I think I'm going to use the polka dotty side. Okay, so this is 1 inch. I think I'm going to go to, let's try 5 1/2 inches. Okay, 1 inch by 5 1/2 inch. These note cards are actually quite large. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but see, like our regular size card is kind of that size. So this is a little bit longer. It's the same kind of width, that 4 1/4 inches, but it's just a little bit longer. I think it's closer to like 6 inches. Okay, just so you get an idea. Okay, so I have this strip, 1 inch by 5 1/2, and then I'm going to take a strip of this beauty here. I think I'll also do it at 1 inch. Let me just look at my sample here. Okay, so let's try, we'll try 1 inch as well. Make it even, see how it looks. I could always change it. That's the great thing about this hobby, is like, you don't have to worry because it's just paper. I think if I was working with like expensive metals, or even when I tried knitting, which didn't really go that well. Oh, you know what? I don't think I like the design going in this way. I feel like this paper has a top and a bottom. Yes, I should be cutting it this way. I felt like I was using this yarn and it was so expensive, but with paper, I feel like it's, yeah, you can just go for it. Just cut it. Just cut it. Just use it. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I've cut it at 6 inches. So yeah, so in case you didn't miss that, in case you missed that, the reason I didn't use this strip is because I knew I was going to use it horizontally. So I wanted the pattern to kind of go in this direction, because otherwise I feel like this way, I don't know. I mean, I think it's fine, but I sort of have this feeling like, oh, it feels sideways. So anyway, I'm going to use it this way. Jen's asking, is it better to cut paper upside down or upside right? So that's a great question. Let me see if I can show you here with this scrap. I don't notice that much of a difference when I'm cutting our designer series paper. The edges are pretty good, but sometimes when you're cutting the cardstock, it's like a lip forms. I don't know if I can see. So this is the side I would use, because this side, can you see there's almost like a little lip? So that to me would be the bottom side. Okay, so I guess in answer to your question, Jen, it's better to cut the paper right side up. So the side that you're going to use should be facing up. Okay. So do I have everything that I want here? Yes. Okay, so we've got this, we've got this. I think that's all we need. And we've got our 2 pieces that we've cut here. Okay, so we can put away our trimmer. And the great thing is, this, like, you can use what's called card sketches. If you search on Pinterest or Google Image, you can get card sketches. And so you can kind of see this is an easy card sketch with like just strips at the bottom and a central focal point off to the left. Okay, so if we wanted, there's no reason why we couldn't do it this way as well. Okay, it's the same card sketch, just turned in a different orientation. Oh, that's nice too. But then in that case, I guess I would have used the other strip that was going up and down instead of the one going sideways. Okay. Yes, see, if you stamp and you make a mistake and you want to use the other side, you can just use your bone folder to kind of flatten out that lip. That's a great tip, Pat. Okay, so let's get stamping. So let me show you the stamp set. I decided to use this image here. So I've already mounted it on my E block. I tried to squeeze it onto my D, but it seemed a little big. So if you are getting this stamp set, I would recommend getting an E block with it because it's bigger. And it will hold kind of the bigger images a little nicer without stuff falling off the side. Okay, and I'm going to use our black Memento ink. Right now we do not have another black. We have a STAIC black actually, but right now we're using this Memento ink. So I find with this one, it is different from our regular inks. I do have to push a little more firmly to get a good coverage. Okay, but looking good there. And I'm just gonna go for it. Straight down and straight up. Okay, straight down and straight up. There you go. Clean, crisp image. You can tell that this image has a little bit of movement in it, like watercolor effects. So it is a 2-step stamp style. So to fill in these parts, they actually have stamps to fill it in. So you can see here that this piece is meant to fit right on here. Okay, so that we can fill it in with a different color. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use, and this is my little trick. I look at the designer series paper and I'm like, what color is in here? I think that's kind of like a muted misty moonlight. And if I'm not sure, I just check the back. So the back of the designer series paper pack actually has the colors that are being used. Oh yeah, I'm right. See, right there, Misty Moonlight is one of the colors. So perfect. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight for the bloom. I don't want it super dark because I want it to seem like it was watercolored. Okay, but since I'm not really, I don't do a lot of watercoloring, so I'm just going to stamp off, and I'll take the lighter Misty Moonlight, aim it on top, and there we go. Okay, this stamp set, it's not meant to completely fill everything in. It is intentional that there are these little white spots because I think it gives a little more charm, a little more of that watercolor effect look. Okay, see how easy that was? I just, boom, added a spotch of color right there. Okay, and that's the great thing to remember, that your ink pad color is not just one color. It's actually multiple colors, just different shades, just depending how many times you stamp it off. Okay, so this is the first generation. I probably could have gotten a third generation, I guess this is first, second, and I probably could have gotten a third generation if I wanted to, a really much lighter one. Oh yes, this stamp set is a must-have. Oh, I love this stamp set. Okay, and then next, let's fill in this bloom here. So there is a little flower. So you can see they've got a few different blooms here. This is the one I'm using. And again, I looked at the paper. I'm like, go with the pale papaya. So let's see whether I can kind of see if there's a a good way to put that down. I think that'll be good. So let's go for the pale papaya. Okay. This one I'm not going to stamp off. I'm just going to go full strength. I don't know. It's hard to line it up. Let me see. And again, the reason why it seems funny is because it doesn't line up exactly because they're trying to go for that watery look with some white spots there. Okay, and then we'll just fill in some leaves here. And there's not a ton of leaves in this set. Okay, there's just a couple. But what's kind of magical, like when I was playing with it, it doesn't matter. For some reason, it's fine because some of the white will show, but that's what it's supposed to be. So I don't know whether they purposely designed the leaves so that everything sort of matches really nicely. I'm going to go with the mint color because that's what the designer series paper told me was in this pack. Exactly. Okay, Gail was here last month when I was focusing on the Stamparatus. So this actually would be a great one for the Stamparatus if we were doing multiples, because remember on the different plates, I could have this, the main black outline, and then on the back side of another plate, I could have the bloom filling it in, right? This would actually have been perfect for the Stamparatus if I was doing multiples. Okay, so let's fill in our leaf here. Okay. I think I didn't get that perfectly, but that's okay. I'm just trying to decide whether I should go over it or whether I'll regret it. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think I might need the smaller leaf here. It looks kind of big, the stamp, but that's okay. Let's take the smaller one. Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself, so if you can't hear me, don't be alarmed. I talk to myself all the time when I stamp. Put your hand up if you do the same. If you talk to yourself when you stamp and craft. Okay, let's try the little smaller leaf. I think that'll be better for here. Yes, okay. There, let me hold it up. Don't they say it's like, it's fine if you talk to yourself, it's just if someone answers back or something? I can't remember. So see, I love this stamp set. It's so soft, so pretty. Put this away before I lose it. Close the ink pad before I stick it. Yeah, Lindsay's put her hand up. Yep, okay, I'm not alone. Talking to yourself when you're crafting, it's totally normal. Okay, so here is our layer. Okay. Yeah. Louise says you always have to talk to yourself if you need expert advice. Agreed. Agreed. Okay. See, this is what happens when it gets messy. Where's the pieces that I cut out? Where's the designer series paper? Is this it? No, that's the one going in the wrong direction. Hello, paper. Do you guys see it? And I'm just blind. I know I cut it. You all saw me cut it. Where did I put it? This happens to me all the time. Now I might have to use this one, and it's going to bug me because it's going a little sideways. But I can't find the other one. But you all saw me cut it. You all saw me cut it. Okay, let's put this in. Hang on. I have to do a little cleanup here because I'm going to find the strip later. And I'm going to be like, there you are. I was looking for you. Okay, maybe if I pick this up. This is not it. Okay, we're just going to have to go with it. I don't know where the strip is. Maybe I'm blind. Maybe that is the strip. Who knows? We've totally lost it here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this down here. I'm going to take a little... I know I'm going to find it later. And I'm going to say, there you are. I don't know where you are. Okay, I'm just going to do a little flag at the end. See that? Okay. And then let's stick that down. Oh, figures. It looks like my snail's running out here. My seal is running out. Okay. I'm just putting a little banner here. Just straight. Okay, and then I'll create a little flag. Yeah, I don't think it's this one. No, it's right here somewhere. Who knows? Okay. And then create a little banner on this side. I'm just going to layer it on top. Okay. So let's stick that down. Okay. And, oh, you know what? I wanted to write the word thanks here. If we wanted to put a sentiment, I think that would work out pretty fine. So let's do that. There. Okay. So we'll stick that on top. And again, totally up to you. You can layer it exactly so that there's an even border around. Or sometimes it's fun if you tilt it a little bit. What do you guys think? You like it? I don't know. I'm not great at the tilting thing. I'm going to go straight on. But when I see other people's cards that are a little bit off kilter, I always think, oh, that's so nice. But for some reason, I get like anxiety when I do it myself. Okay. So we're just going to keep it straight. But I just wanted to show you that you could do it on an angle or a little bit off kilter. I think that would be fine. Carol's like, no tilting. Okay. There we go. And we'll put our dimensionals here. And that just gives it a little bit of pop. Yeah, you're like me, Carol. But I did some for Stamp Camp. Stamp Camp always makes me try different things, and because I always just try to have such a variety. So I did a few at Stamp Camp that were a little off kilter. There we go. And I think we need some gems. We need some gems. I don't know what gems to put here. Let's look. Well, I can't look because I have to go into those boxes and it's all dark here. So I'm not going to look in those boxes because I might die tripping over them. So, but I have other beautiful gems. I have, no, too shiny. Let's see. Maybe these ones, the opal rounds. These are nice. Let's see. We could put a couple gems. Hi, Martha. Thanks for joining in. So we could like put one here. Right. We could put one up here. It really doesn't actually need the gems, but it is nice to add a little bit of bling bling. Okay, there we go. So now you've seen another way to use this pretty stamp set. I didn't use the dies today. I didn't use the dies last time. Okay, for sure next week you're going to see me use the coordinating dies because some of the dies are gorgeous. You can see how I used the two-step stamping by filling in the outline of the flower. And my work was made easier because I used our pre-cut, pre-patterned Memories and More note cards. And look at that. We've got a gorgeous coordinating envelope all ready to go. Okay, so this card, and 2 more cards will be cut and prepared for you. If you decide to place an online order, $60 or more on my online store, just remember to use this host code, and you'll get this hand-pen petals class in the mail to you. I know, it is such a pretty color combination. Okay, so I love this card. I love these note cards. I love these note cards. I especially am very happy about the envelope. I'm going to have to make more with that. Okay, so let's turn this around here. And I'm laughing because I'm like, any minute, I'm going to see that strip of paper that I was looking for. Okay, so let's flip this around. And I want to say a huge thank you for joining me this week. So every Tuesday around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I hop onto my Facebook page and share a stamping project. So make sure you join me next week. I'll be continuing our little series with the Hand Pen Petals bundle. And you can just see what I create next week. Okay, and I love connecting with you. So make sure to comment even if you're watching the replay, because then you can be entered in the drawing. And of course, the greatest compliment ever is if you would go ahead and share this video with your friends and your family. And that just helps to bring more stamping happiness to others. So thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.